Hi collective, welcome back to my channel. We are about relationship with ourselves first, okay? So you can have a healthy relationship outside of yourself, all right? So you can manage your emotions, to identify your intuition. I had a dream. My godson was in all the series of Top Boy. I don't normally name drop, but this was very interesting. It's like the spirits are trying to show me someone's watching me doing tarot. The karmic's watching me doing tarot. Could be an earth sign person, and they want to offer a young person like a bad boy kind of thing. Could be an up and coming actor, but they're promising something to someone. And as they're knocking my door, this young person has a gun in their hand pointing to my head. But the person comes in and says, "Don't worry about it. Don't watch that." Then I say, "But my children." So don't worry about it, and the door shuts. Maybe a Leo person's coming in saying don't worry about it when it comes to an earth sign person. But I saw it. Gun pointed right at my house. They could be trying to bribe a young person to do their dirty work, an earth sign person, with a Sagittarius person. Okay, let's start the reading. So we're looking at Phoenix rising. We're looking at someone's decision. Someone's going against their better judgment, all right, when they're making a decision. Maybe someone has clarity, final decision about a wake-up call. We're looking at the Phoenix rising. We're looking at you paying attention to your dreams, listening to your inner voice. Someone's looking at details, all right, when it comes to maybe someone's thoughts. Maybe someone's thoughts about balancing or being the Phoenix rising is giving someone palpitations at night in the mind. So now we're looking at actions and abilities of someone's thoughts. They're under anxiety, under stress. Because we can mind read, it's about self-awareness. The more you correct your flaws, the more you walk in love and walk in truth, you see exactly what people are thinking. When it comes to maybe someone worrying about Aquarius person, up at night, worried. Maybe because that person is dying to get a young boy involved in a murder plot. Earth sign person, awful judgment, up at night, worried, nightmares now. Someone's worried about maybe a Aquarius person, a healer. Someone says, into me, I know. Someone's invention, a very individualistic person. When it comes to intellectual property, when it comes to invention, someone's after someone's intellectual property. So now we have a different perspective, all right, about the Phoenix rising, an Aquarius person, a rebel, someone very unique, very unpredictable. We're looking at a visionary person, very eccentric, okay. So now we're looking at a trick, watching the computers as they watch a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person, the Empress. Someone's heartbroken, could be a Taurus, Libra person, but really it's a Aquarius person. Someone's worried about the Empress, a divine feminine, trying to mind her own business. But they're worried about this divine feminine, a real Empress. Because now we've got someone not impressed with their poor judgment, trying to send young people, to commit a crime so they can get away with it. The passion of crime, you see. So now we're looking at divine feminine. So this people was watching me through the window as I was doing this. So someone's sky watching, a divine feminine, someone very compassionate, wise woman, an archetype when it comes to divine feminine, a very intuitive person. When you're looking at a situation when the heart is the seat of the soul, someone's looking at communication or self-expression, or someone's very bitter and envious about someone's heart. So now someone probably has a different perspective about Aquarius person, a King of Wands. Maybe Adiwali, think about Genevieve Nadia trying to do the most behind the scene, trying to get away with it. Oh yeah, what I murdered you, I see everything you're up to, baby, in that mind of yours. Yeah, trying to get away with it, trying to get a young person to commit a murder for a psychopath. Of soulmates. Maybe someone's thinking, because we can read minds, So now someone's thinking about soulmates, soulmate connection, or past life connection. But now we're looking at the Six of Cups, all right? Someone's in nostalgia. Someone's looking at a very gifted person. a very innocent person. Someone went against their better judgment. Someone looking at unions of soulmates. Okay? Maybe it was the King of Wands that came in. I said, don't worry about it. Yeah. The gigs is up. I heard that as well. Gig. The gigs is up because someone made a judgment. Now we're looking at God. God's made his judgment and someone cannot look at maybe King of Swords. Maybe they're embarrassed now because someone's connected to God doesn't give an excuse to try and hire hitmen or young boys, top boys, maybe acting like gangsters, and you thought, oh, let me share my pussy. Maybe I can get a discount on a hit on someone's head. Mine. So now you're looking at transformation when it comes to a karmic under stress now. Oh yeah, stress under the dress. We saw the transformation. God's made his judgment, made it clear when it comes to balancing. Okay, when it comes to maybe a Taurus person, an artist, a gardener, a singer, a wannabe singer that loves way too much materialism with their poor judgment, very jealous, lazy, self-indulgent, stubborn person. We're looking at maybe a very industrious person that's loving the material world but cannot afford to keep up with the material world. So now we're looking at someone adapting towards someone's con. Looking at a very gossipy person, maybe. Looking at social lights, all right, because someone's being talkative. Maybe the King of Wands being guided by a mentor, or maybe looking at a private detective, take it as it resonates, or maybe an accountant. Maybe someone's worried about someone's information when it comes to a journalist, when it comes to a salesperson or a teacher. Take it as it resonates, all right? Now we're looking at the energy of Sagittarius. Maybe someone's made a judgment about the Sagittarius person, okay, or about someone's judgment, because God has made his judgment. This is Judgment Day, okay? And someone came in my dream and questioned, is God real? Never mind. We saw everything this karmic was up to when it comes to happily ever after. Is it happiness in the end? Or is it just stress in the end? Because into me, I think someone's been a con artist for a social life, to be flexible within their community, to do transformations of information about the Empress. Very persistent, this person, maybe thinking about God and their mistakes, or someone's thinking, King of Wands, or maybe King of Swords. Maybe it's King of Wands in his full discernment, truth, transformations. Maybe worried about Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person, the Empress, thinking, recruiting, talking to God. This is when you talk to God, you see. Someone's talking to God about God's judgment. Oh yeah, the King of Wands has to have a conversation with God now. He was told to do something and something got caught up, and God's saying, I saw you, I woke up the Empress to let you know there was a poor judgment because I'm coming. And I keep hearing that in my dreams, whether people believe or not. God told me to warn everyone, spiritual prison is not a joke. God asked me to guide people the right way. But Miss Beggy Beatrice, that's begging friends, and now she's unstable with their emotions, hugging people on the lap, stroking the arms, because they know someone's come under God's judgment. An earth sign person, now they're worried, can't sleep. Nightmare now, because when you go into the cousin of death, which is your sleep, and you lay down in your coffin, which is your bed, somebody's talking to God. Oh yeah, and they're Four of Swords. That's what Four of Swords means as well. When you talk to God, you talk to your ancestors, you talk to your soulmate, and someone's talking to their ancestors and also talking to the Empress, a King of Wands. We're looking at retreat, we're looking at resting, we're looking at renewal, we're looking at solitude, we're looking at recovering the mind, right? Because God is talking and saying, don't worry, I'll recover this situation because someone's under judgment. All right, we're looking at retreat, my darling, okay? When we're talking to God and you're hanging on to the truth, and you're taking all those swords of worry, stress, grief, nightmares away from the heart. All right? Because someone's playing the fart. So now we understand the truth about a Queen of Pentacles. Genevieve Nadia, a businesswoman. Now we know the truth. She's under God's judgment, whether you like it or not. A businesswoman, but acting like they're grounded, but acting like a gangster granny. Like she wants to start in Top Boy. But I don't think she got the memo. Top Boy has not been out anymore, isn't it? Oh yeah, wrapped up, gone. Ashley Waters, maybe. Oh yeah. So now we're looking at the truth. We have clarity about the truth. All right. Someone's worried up at night because somebody was playing the Five of Swords on the foundation of the Empress. Bullying, thieving, violence, verbal, mental, physical abuse, murder, plots, assaults, you name it. By who? The Queen of Pentacles. Oh, bring stagnations because they're not intuitive. So someone being very blunt with their conversations. We're going to be having victory, maybe a Leo person. When it comes to work, under deception. When it comes to planting, a Queen of Pentacles foundation and reading about money matters, documents, lying, stealing, cheating. So now someone's under God's judgment now because the King of Wands has to speak to God. He has to put his head back on. Whether they like it or not, I already warned them. Whether or not Adiwali wants you or not, when you see him, run. Run, because the only place he's going is the direction of God. All right? So, we got clarity and truth about Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person is the Empress, my darling. Now, someone's talking about the situation and someone had tried to try and be the Empress. Now, there's a gossip about Queen of Pentacles trying to change the energy of a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person so they can be sociable. Oh, yeah, now someone's talking about this. Oh, yeah, maybe journalists, salespeople, you name it. So now we're looking at situation. Oh, stagnation for a stagnation because now we got 4, 5, 6. Someone's come to calmer waters. Aquarius person's come to calmer waters because we understand a difficult situation. Someone doesn't believe in God. They ask me, my dream, is God real? Oh, no, sorry. Let's rewind that again. Someone said, in my dream, is God real? I said, you're not allowed to question because you stole from a King of Wands. Adiwale Kinyobaji. She said, please don't drag me in public. And I dragged her through the public. And now we're seeing the full picture of this plot. Oh, yeah, she paid, or thinking, or paid a young boy. Oh, yeah, his initials might be N, maybe, or maybe G. Yet, they wanted to pay a young boy to do a murder plot. Because someone's being very impatient when it comes to the Phoenix rising to be amongst the Rita company saying, look at me, I'm the best. I want to be like Rita on my birthday when I got lots of people taking photos. I'm the center of attention during that big grand opening. Oh, never mind. Maybe she wants that for her 50th birthday, the little granny cow, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. We're looking at victory, God's victory. So we're looking at victory, looking at homecoming celebrations because God is coming, looking at friends, family, reunions, we're looking at a situation where victories are coming now, we're getting good news, success, all right? We're looking at transformations, informations, fulminations, okay? Because now we're looking at a situation. Someone being very blunt when it comes to production, insight, and being very, did I say productive? Oh, yeah, being very productive, my darling. Someone's showing their creative side when it comes to being very open, when it comes to their thoughts about God, being very clever, being very communicative, very blunt, fast, talking about gossiper. Maybe someone's talking maybe to a detective, or maybe just talking to God, or maybe just a King of Swords is thinking about being the Phoenix rise and having blunt conversations about maybe the comfort of knowing God is there. So now we can do our self-expression, production, insight, and we have a vision of a victory. Someone's thinking, okay, into me, I think. Ooh, a Leo person is being very immature with a Queen of Pentacles at work under deception, trying to plant a foundation, writing, and sharing information to such a curious person. And now someone is a burden. Oh yeah, because they got a letter about a burden, and I don't want to come across to a 2 cup, and someone's watching on the internet about soulmate connection or someone's memory bank, because they can't take back what they did from the past, because what you do in your past is your future present, my darling. A gift for you, from the love of yourself or the hate from yourself. All right, now we're looking at confusion. This seems to be a challenge when it comes to someone's lifestyle, when it comes to fast speed messages. Okay, we've got lots of speed messages downloaded from God. All right, so I'm looking at a thief, betrayal, dishonesty, someone trying to get away with it because somebody was doing a situation where they thought they can be a Billy because they got a big hair on their head, a big microphone on that head, my darling. So now we're making a massive announcement about thief. All right, trying to create violence, verbal, physical abuse because they want to be the center of attention at parties. Now we're looking at a third party person. When it comes to God's true account, we have the truth of clarity about stagnation from a stagnation when it comes to cellmate. Someone's going to look at a cellmate instead of a soulmate because of what they did to a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person. So now we're looking at stalker, taking God's information of downloads. Oh yeah, they took this information, stalking, very curious about Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person when it comes to downloads from God. Oh yeah, we look at the Emperor, a King of Wands. Ooh, someone's very, very jealous now. Never mind. Now we're looking at maybe someone's thinking about spiritual prison, earth prison, mental prison. For who? A Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person behind the veil of this blessing of a gift that God gave us to plant as a foundation, solid, like a pyramid. But behind this blessing, remember, there's always two sides to a coin, like two sides of a truth. Or is it three sides? My side, your side, and the motherfucking truth. Now we understand somebody was doing underhanded behavior because they wanted God's money, the projects. They didn't have the ideas, by the way. They went and got new job rides, promotion, investments. They can go around in that big mop head at people's party in their tight brown dress saying, look at me, I'm a shell from hell in gold heels. So now we're looking at sparking ideas that came down from God, but somebody tried to do that black voodoo magic and trying to spin their bullshit. Oh yeah, the demon. Oh, now we're looking at the Emperor. Looking at investments, maybe when it comes to leaving a legacy. Maybe looking at a Taurus person. Oh, taking that leap of faith far away from your karmic. Never mind. The demon pussy Genevieve Nadia. Oh yeah, I saw that bright and clear, boy. They said, oh, don't worry about that. It's not going to happen. The bullet will just go right back to that person. When you're pointing your bullet, can be your fingers, or you're orchestrating a young boy to do your dirty, stinking work so you can be that foxy brown lady. Look at me with my flat man breasts. Remember, God's watching. And when you point fingers, oh, 1, 2, 3, it's looking right back at you, baby girl. All right? In your own motherfucking community. We're looking at twin flame unions, all right? We're looking at having blunt conversations. We're being very blunt with our truth. Someone has clarity. Someone's the phoenix rising. Because now we're looking at someone's judgment, my darlings, all right? We're looking at a judgment of someone. Went against their better judgment. Oh, because now God's made his judgment. Oh, judgment day is here for somebody. When it comes to power within their society. Somebody wants to do transformations on the mind of God's downloads, act like they are the one. So now we're looking at you're not the one when it comes to God's holy grail. We're looking at you as the holy grail, my darling. You're the phoenix rising. Could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person or a King of Wands. We're looking at new love. Pour love into yourself. It's like having a relationship with yourself first. Manage your emotions. All right. When you identify your intuition, you'll understand even more deeply. You are the holy grail, baby. And God is in you. All right. So now someone's been that phoenix rising because why? They're listening to intuition, listen to your own inner voice. All right. When it comes to love, loving yourself, loving others, loving beings, loving God, and loving the planet. But somebody went against their own better judgment when it comes to self-love. Someone does not love themselves. So now they're very touchy, silky. Ooh, silky, touchy, unstable emotions because someone's not intuitive. Someone is disconnected from God. Okay? So now we're looking at a situation. You could be an artist or a dreamer or someone very indecisive about where they stand with God now. Oh, yeah, because we saw the energy of someone's feelings. Oh, yeah, we saw that thought. And now God said, oh, you were warned, weren't you? You jealous person. Okay, could be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person. went against their better judgment when it comes to the Holy Grail. Instead, it brings stagnations and burdens. And now your heart's being weighed in the spiritual court. So now we're looking at God's judgment, my darling. Someone's worried. They're in shame. In shame when it comes to their past actions. Could be a Scorpio person. That desire when it comes to bringing stress, anxiety, depression to God's 2 of Cups when it comes to soulmates. Someone's desire is fixated, jealous, and very suspicious. Why? Because they're looking at something very mysterious now. But you got to look at your intuition. Look at a detective. Look at maybe someone playing with magic. Oh, yeah, because look at Obia girl. All right? Seeking for resources because they're very possessive when they're probing other people when it comes to feelings. Probing people's feelings. Because someone's holding a very massive secret. Because they're seeking that power by probing. Very jealous. Stalking. Could be a Sagittarius person. Or you could just be looking for a lawyer or a priest or philosophy. So now we're looking at soulmates. Someone's come from a past life, an Empress, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person. Maybe a King of Wands wants to come and sit down and have a conversation with the Empress. All right? Because now we're looking at divine feminine, doing transformations. What you sow is what you reap from your past actions. So someone's in their memories thinking about the Empress. Could be a King of Wands. All right? Maybe looking at home. Oh, a Queen of Swords. Let's just put that there again because someone's very jealous. Because someone's come back as their past life situation. A very authentic person when it comes to divine feminine, looking right at the King of Wands. King of Wands is a leader. Maybe looking at this woman when it comes to her needs, her wants, her truth. Maybe looking at a balance when it comes to the balanced heart. Oh, now you've got the other wise and the wise when it comes to King and Queen of Swords, darling. To balance for your high-class prostitute, Genevieve Nudger, that you're fucking in secret. Heartbroken, are we? King of Wands, never mind, my darling, because you're looking at a battle. Oh, yeah, you are. So you've got to go and talk to God for your goddamn forgiveness. So now we're looking at a conversation with God now. Why? Because he introduced himself to a bully, a thief, a violent person when it comes to trying to be violent towards the Empress. These people have lost their motherfucking mind. They lost their mind, baby. They lost it. So now someone's heartbroken, carrying the 3 of Swords. Heartbroken. Oh, maybe got a divorce, lost, depression. Maybe got heart surgery. Someone playing with the heart when it comes to heart magic. Oh, yeah, because someone's playing with someone's feelings. Oh, probing someone's feelings because someone's very jealous that someone's very intuitively connected to who? God, darling. Someone's using their intuition. Oh, never mind. And we use our intuition and God showed us, oh, Taurus, you made money off my information. So now someone's very worried. Why? Because someone talks to God very regularly and did not believe. Why? Because they don't believe nothing but their own shallow self. So now we're thinking maybe about friends, maybe, or maybe about a contract, soul contracts, maybe partnerships. All right. So now looking at maybe your partner or maybe being fucking too promiscuous on your sexual adventure. Now somebody is very worried. Why? Because what you did to me, they did to you. Somebody was talking to a Gemini person. Oh, yeah. And a Scorpio Pisces person in your bed where you say, oh, I'm so busy, darling. Busy. So is your fucking high-class prostitute when you're not looking. Now we got the truth, the clarity. Someone's thinking maybe. All right, thinking about lying, stealing, cheating, trying to get away with it, acting like a friend, but someone's definitely deep in their thoughts now, boy, because the truth is out. Oh, child, the Queen of Swords is nothing but the truth, and they got clarity. Maybe the community is following this Empress now because they understand she is very much connected to God, and if you don't believe, we don't care, because we don't want no non-believers of God hanging on my coattail anyway. Okay, thank you, Taurus person. Now we got clarity. What you sow is what you reap. Oh, we just said that, didn't we? Taurus person was breaking the heart of the King of Wands anyway when it comes to talking, backstabbing, trying to take people's things at any cost, any necessary. This person was doing dark spiritual magic when it comes to curses. Now somebody was using their lips to sink people's ships. A Taurus person because they were making money. Oh, yeah. So now we're looking at maybe getting rid of the old and focus on the new because somebody was spoken very heavily about information, about Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person and giving all that information information and money for a tourist person to make money. Why? Because she's a high-class motherfucking prostitute. Without that information from me, oh, Genevieve Nigel would be no fucking big-ass blood clot wig with a ton of fucking makeup on her face, acting like she's Foxy motherfucking Brown, but it's nothing but a fucking piece of shit on my motherfucking shoe. Now you look at delays, obstacles. Now, Queen of Swords has come to calmer waters. Or maybe this King of Wands come to calmer waters. And now we're looking at the possibilities of the universe working right through you. Somebody didn't want to tell the truth, a King of Wands, or somebody didn't want to acknowledge the truth. Okay? Or someone sat with the truth because someone didn't tell the truth. So now because they didn't tell the truth, now you've got your high-class prostitute doing the most. If you can't control your woman, let me behave myself. Someone taking that leap of faith. They went want to invest in a Queen of Swords, do celebrations. People about a circle of friends. We're looking at the risk, the leap of faith, heartbroken King of Wands because he went to, with information about Queen of Swords, to who? A tourist person that is jealous. She just wants a title. She don't give a fuck about her community. She don't give a fuck about God. She just wants fucking money to look like on her Instagram, I am the bee's knees. And all she does is what? Socialite. That's all we fucking see from this high-class motherfucking prostitute. So because I'll come with all these ideas and sucking Addy Wally's cock, guess what? Let's get rid of Verena motherfucking Glavo. Let's go, bitch. I'm so motherfucking ready for you. I fear one thing and one thing only, and that's God, my friend. So now we're looking at intuitive. All right, be connected to God. All right, correct your flaws, walk in love, talk in truth. And yes, I asked God permission to swear. So if you want to judge me for swearing, judge me for swearing. Do I give a fuck? No, I don't. I only care what God thinks. Not what Genevieve thinks, not what the King of Wands thinks, not what this fucking Sagittarius thinks, or all this King of Cups thinks, or any other motherfucking karmic trying to get in my way. So now I look at speed talking, clarity. Because now we're looking at maybe a Leo person having victory. Oh, when it comes to these messages, but it comes with conflicts, man. Manipulation from who? A King of motherfucking Cups. Buffoons, man. Bunch of immature people. Immature people, man. What I want to do is kings and queens. As soon as the Emperor and the Empress come to bring some order with God, you lot act stupid. Demonic people. Demonic, out of control. Laxter people. Laxter. So now we're looking at situation. Look at God's 2 of cups. He went into a 3 of cups and a blood clot 4 of cups. So he went to a third party person because a third party person went into investments when it comes to God ideas. And they took the words, went to meetings and made money. Now someone's in a karmic debt because now someone's under God's judgment of how they dealt with the 2 of cups. Right? So now we're looking at a Aquarius person come to calmer waters. Oh yeah, because we understand there's difficulties and we understand God will deal with it. Duh! And you, Sagittarius, for stalking, being very curious when it comes to thinking of money, when it comes to God's ideas, plans. You went in promiscuity, slapped your fucking pussy on the masculine's cock. And a fucking Gemini and a Scorpio person. Let's go, Genevieve Naji. Yeah! Ready for you, man. I'm hyped. Because now we're looking at maybe a Leo person conflict when it comes to these messages. Coming to calmer waters. Blunt talking to who? A Queen of motherfucking Pentacles. That just keeps on stalking, keep on watching. Oh, yeah. Because she thinks it's some high-class fucking institution. Look at me. God said I don't really give a fuck about you and this Queen of Wands, my friend. Go and get my projects done. We want a soul world, not Genevieve Nudge's big pussy world. Because she's demonic. Take that wig off, baby. And take that fucking makeup off. Have less makeup. Let's see what you really look like. Matter of fact, stop stealing people's money and ideas. And let's see what you can really afford to put on. Because you're going to go right back to how you used to look. Because I can bring up more pictures of you looking like a mess than you did on your friend's 50th birthday. The reason why you got a blow up, bitch, because you're stealing information, plans, and you made money. Genevieve, dirty, stinking Nadia. The blood clot devil. Demonic. Demon. Sagittarius, you too, boy. Now we're looking at fast speed changes. Someone's very curious with a Sagittarius person. They money from God's downloads. And now we're looking at maybe defending our beliefs. Because someone's stealing. Someone's stealing from Aquarius person. Keep looking back. Oh, yeah, Taurus person with a Leo person, a King of Wands. Keep looking back. I want to hold on to your properties. Don't worry, Genevieve. I'm after you, baby. You can bring any other hitman my way. God will just throw that pistol right back in your blood clot eyeball. Because you're too far, too watchy. Maybe wear less makeup. Makeup, cake up, relying on someone's death. Where ya? Earth sign person. Because they were relying on messages. Oh, yeah. They said slow and steady wins the race because I'm sucking the masculine's cock and getting money. So I can be more closer to home, closer to the enemy. So I can get my investments from God's downloads, Taurus said, from the foundation of a Queen of Swords. Is it? Let's go, Genevieve. So now you're looking at maybe another businesswoman in your situation. You're looking at stalking. You're looking at someone being very curious about someone's coming in reliable, maybe, after being fucking promiscuous with a dog, with a shaggy dog. A Taurus person. Stalking, doing the most, relying on people's unaliveness. Oh, this is gangster fucking granny, babe. So you're looking at the King of Wands, maybe looking at wanting to invest the truth when it comes to Queen of Swords. But he's looking at maybe reliability when it comes to downloads, loads of downloads when you're resting. Someone's getting very passionate when it comes to God. Someone feels very connected to God, and that's the motherfucking truth. Once you have that connection to God, you have your clarity, you can make major breakthroughs. And I don't care if I die on the truth, baby. Let's go, Genevieve! You got a long motherfucking battle, boy. Oh, yeah, you have, because someone's saying the truth about Taurus, the Capricorn person, because we got the strength. Oh, yeah, let me explain about the Leo card as well, by the way, because you people don't like to study. You like to follow the fools, all right? You don't like to study deep information. Oh, yeah, baby. Pamela Colin Smith, oh, yeah, the one that invented these motherfucking tarot card readers. She says, look above, baby. Again, Aquarius. Aquarius means affinity, by the way. Oh, yes, it does. Look it up, fools. And also, the 8 means the lion. So it's all going to be Aquarius and a Leo. All right? And that's his wish fulfillment, a motherfucking Aquarius. So mind your business, people. Mind your business. Someone's holding back investments, maybe to such a tourist person because someone's under judgment. We're looking at someone's heart being weighed when it comes to maybe heartbreak. Now you're making the possibilities of your emotion to flow through you because it's the universe, all right? When it comes to your state of mind and your emotions. When it comes to maybe a karmic situation. So I just want to tell you the truth. Why? Because someone's after someone's resources. And now we've got a beautiful turning point. You're going into healing. Because now God's saying, don't worry, baby. Someone's under God Judgment Day. All right? Judgment Day is here, my love. All right? Oh, yeah. Someone says the Empress is loving. Oh, look at that. King and Queen of Cups. Same emotions. Same emotions. But what's behind this pathway was someone's looking at fucking Taurus person thinking of what? Again, sparking ideas. They went for unrequited romance. So they ran to an emperor to play with the abandonment issues. Promises, fake. Oh, yeah. So there was fake promises. There was fake fucking... There was drained emotions. Oh, yeah. And backstabbing. So now that's why the time moment's coming down for these people. People need to walk away from people, things in play. But they're too busy doing festive ideas. Oh, Rita, let's go party, 50 birthday, my darling. Because I'm under fucking paranoid. Because when I'm by myself, I'm under stress and worry because someone's under God's judgment. All right, we got the willpower to create heaven on earth. Someone's looking at someone on the internet, maybe a Queen of Wands, man, researching hard, boy, about this insight about a Taurus person in this institution. Trying to do relocate, is it? Because the truth is here, deception. Oh, yeah, bitch. Let's go. Remember, walk in love, talking truth. Bye.